Jill in the dark room. Jill in the dark room. They've taken everything from me. Everything, but I won't give up. I won't allow them to win. I will survive. They can't stop my last escape. Damn it, wrong button. This is running, this is inventory. Alright then, I am back 5 increments. Here's the Stars key. I have a bit more ammo for the handgun, a bit more in terms of shotgun shells. The mixed herbs here I've decided to take with me. Is there anything else? Anything else whatsoever I should lug around? Oh my goodness, by the way, check this out. The items apparently, as far as I can tell, are color-coded. So in blue we have quest items, I would say. The Stars card, the lighter. In red we have, and the sapphire. In red we have weapons, so the knife. Increments are also marked in blue, somewhat inexplicably, as is the reloading tool. Fair enough, apparently these also count as quest items. Or, you know, maybe the category should be broadened. Whatever, but beyond that, in green we have healing items. Fair enough. Let's reorganize the inventory the tiniest of bit. So we have healing items, weapons, and... okay, fine, I don't want to juggle things. The question is, would I want to take anything else with me? Is there anything else I need? Do I need more healing? Do I need anything, really? Do I ditch some of the ammo? Quite frankly, I don't think so. I think I'll stick with this. Alright, I do have my gun. Show me the map. This is where we are. We've explored pretty much the entirety of the station, except, of course, for this bit. We need to go up the steps, and after we do, there's that bit, then the corridor afterwards, and then the Stars room, beyond which point, presumably a cutscene shall play. Have I missed anything? Are there zombies outside? Well, if there are, I can blow their heads off. With my shotgun, well, hypothetically, I can pump them full of lead with the handgun that I have and that is otherwise relatively useless. Actually, can this be red? Please do not leave the darkroom door open. It's a safe room, it's supposed to work like a safe room. Yes, you can run up the steps and there's a transition, but that's fair enough. We go up the stairs and... haha! I can see you up there. Shambling. Come on, keep firing. All right, reloading. 6 shots left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Click, click, click. How many times do I have to click before I realize that I'm out of ammo? Well, apparently all too many. I'm out of ammo in the pistol. That's okay. I can always go back down and dish the pistol. I've also freed up an inventory slot, so that's good news, isn't it? That's wonderful. Good time was had by all. And I got buffed at. Whoa! That guy's rather girthy. I don't like that. I mean, I get it. We're in America! But for whatever reason, those zombies tend to be more dangerous than the average. Yeah, okay. I've dispatched quite a few of them. I'm out of ammo for the pistol, but I'm not heading back down to get rid of it. No, no, no. I certainly am not. Because... do I have to solve this puzzle for a third time? I'm not heading down because for all I know I'm going to find more ammo. For the pistol. It's the easiest thing to find. If they want to give me something in a random spot, they're probably going to give me pistol ammo. Statue of a god holding up his soul. What if I stand on this? Nothing happens. Can I... oh, right, this is not the Stars room. The doorknob turns, but the door won't budge. It seems to be nailed from the other side. Exactly the sort of thing we don't want to happen to us. Okay, then there's an empty corridor. Yeah, I say an empty corridor. Ha! It's empty by the time Claire and Leon get here. Is it? I don't know anymore. But this is not the one we use the key for. We just go through here. The stars room is the next thing we enter. Okay. Any liquors? I don't know. Give me some ammo, please. Is this a box of ammo? No, it's just a shapeless, vaguely pink blob in the shape of a disfigured banana. I don't know. Here's the stars room. Would anything bust in through the windows? I desperately want to explore further. I want to see what's around the bend. Might not be the best of ideas. Let me tell ya. I think there should be some ammo over here. I should be rewarded for exploring so thoroughly. A solid barricade has been set up here. Yeah. Pretty solid indeed. Will you take the red herb? Yes. Will you take another red herb? I guess. And now I have to go all the way back down and do some inventory management. I shall return. I am back. Interesting. So to skip the animation playing when you go up the steps or down the steps, you press the use button. Presumably because you're expected to hold the run button as you're running up or down. Okay, we are about to get rid of the key. You have used the stars key. You no longer need this key. Just chuck it away. Will you discard it? Sure. You know what? Maybe that explains everything. Maybe that's why every single time you go through a given place, you find keys in random spots just discarded. Because every single time someone uses up a key, what happens is that person chucks the key into the closest spot. Instead of, you know, holding onto a key, which shouldn't take that much space. But I digress. It's blinking. What is it? Well, we shall see momentarily. Let's get the grenade launcher. It's inevitable. Will you take the grenade launcher? What did I tell you? You've taken the G launcher. Obviously, we're gonna get the grenade launcher because there's nothing more. The only thing that was mentioned on the ammo crafting tip screen was pistol ammo, shotgun shells, and then all sorts of grenade rounds. So yeah, obviously we're going to get the grenade launcher. If not, large communications device, it's out of commission. I can't send any messages from here. If it wasn't for the fact that we know that in the remake she uses plenty of types of grenade rounds. For the grenade launcher. So yeah, all sorts of reasons to expect her to have one. And obviously when you go to the stars room, you get a new weapon. That's just what happens. Box of files from past cases, nothing useful here. Will you take the first aid spray? I have. Thank you, Rebecca. That's why we find nothing the next time around. Oh, see? We get an explanation over here because she knows. It's the desk of Rebecca, rookie member of STARS. Oh, Becky. I hope to see you in another Resident Evil game, although I don't know. Will you take the lockpick? Yes! Master of unlocking! This is your desk, Jill. This is your desk. Who's your boyfriend? Are you not even going to tell me? Oh, this is my desk, by the way. Here's my beret. Okay, keep your secrets. It's the desk of Chris, a STARS team member. This organization probably reflects the owner's personality. Probably? You mean you don't know Chris well enough to establish whether that is the case or not? Or are you just not sure whether there's a connection over here? Will you take handgun bullets? You bet! Desk of Barry, a STARS team member. A pair of replica guns are on the desk. Great. Replicas? Why? There isn't anything useful on this shelf. Okay. What about the desk? It's the desk of Wesker, Captain of STARS. Albert Wesker. There are various trophies. Yes, I understand that. One of them reads, Marks for Contest winner Chris Redfield. It's just not idiomatic in English to spot something and then say, there are, as if you're making an existential statement about things in general. It's weird. Facts from Kendo Gun Shop. To the boys of Stars, I have some good news for you from my brother Joe. He has finalized the new handgun for official use. It's the M92F Stars Special, but he calls it the Samurai Edge. It's the most balanced of the Kendo custom guns. Joe said if you miss the targets with this, you should carry a teething ring instead of a gun in your holster. The goods will be delivered along with the proper documentation. I'm sure you'll be surprised when you see what kind of excellent parts are used for the M92F. I know that you'll want to thank the good people who developed it. Sincerely, Robert Kendo Gun Shop. I love the Kendo attitude. You've taken the facts from Kendo. Yes, indeed. Well, the only thing I have that's noteworthy here is the lockpick. Yeah, I got some ammo, whatever. Yeah, I know I have the grenade launcher. Still, the most important bit is the lock. No, don't combine it. Inspect it. I can unlock the simple locks with this. The simple locks. Now all I have to do is recall which things had simple locks on them downtown. And ultimately, we'll be headed... I thought this was broken. Jill?
No! Come anyone! Our platoon is cut off! No survivors found! This is Carlos! Send in support immediately!
Large communications device. It's out of commission. Can't send any messages from here. We have to help Carlos! Okay, listen. There's nowhere to go but down? That doesn't sound right. Okay, ultimately I need to make my way out. The problem is... there's something in the way, namely the Tyrant. Well, not the Tyrant, the Nemesis. I'm playing Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Yeah. I'll be excused, however, for making the mistake since, you know, we're at the police station. I'm used to the Tyrant roaming around. The Tyrant X, whatever. We have to go all the way back. And if I were to hazard a guess, we're gonna sneak past it again. Now listen here, you little... I haven't found the second gem, by the way. That's concerning. Tell you what, how about I go over there and save before I try to make my way out of the police station? Well, this is gonna be rough, but I will still try to bypass the zombies. I sure will. More healing to the side. Do I take any healing with me? My inventory slots are limited. Do I keep that single shotgun shell? Well, do I keep the grenade launcher? I probably ought to. Out of sheer decency. And a sense of responsibility. Dear Diary, is this... have I read this? Have I not read this? Okay. My sanity is at its end. I still can't believe this is happening. We lost another man yesterday. One of our better marksmen. He saw me panic once we were overrun by the zombies, but he came back to save me. But when the time came to return the dead, I ran. I can still hear him calling out my name. I can still hear the screams coming from behind. The sound of his flesh being stripped from its bones. I was afraid. Terrified. It's the 27th. The fight to stay alive continues. I took out several zombies who managed to break through the barricades. Now I'm cutting through the chill with whiskey, unloading my Mossberg on anything undead. That shotgun's become a close friend of mine. I've blasted many zombies into fertilizer with it. We've lost 13 men as of yesterday. In 3 hours, we'll bicker over trivial things in the meeting room. It's a total waste of time. When I finish this bottle, my old friend Mossberg will be turning one last body into fertilizer. Peace at last. I can hardly wait. That was David Ford. I'm sorry, David. Hold on, I was supposed to save, but I didn't. I haven't, not quite yet. After I save, we make our way past the zombies. Or, you know, I make my way past the zombies and you watch. Then I try to bypass the Nemesis. And I desperately make my way out, back onto the streets. And with a little luck, I use the lockpick to gain access to new places, new items, possibly the second gem. Then and only then do I try to help Carlos and his beleaguered team. Okay, once I get out, it's go time. Okay, holding the run button now. No! Whoa! Whoa! No! It wasn't a regular zombie! It wasn't a regular zombie at all, now was it? Okay, we go through here. That's good news, by the way. That's good news. That's great news. Whoa! No, 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 no! Run! Oh, well, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? Oh, well. Is there anything noteworthy over here? Have I missed anything? Anything over here? By the barricade? Let's just take our sweet time. The music isn't pumping. So we can afford to take our sweet time, presumably. Once I make my way out, we are presumably... Yes, we are going to be gone from here, and we will never return here. Ever again, yeah. Okay, out of the police station into the fire. We're here. Again. I remember zombie dogs being in this silly alley. I remember not going down this path to the sales office, and I remember certain places requiring the simple lockpick, but I can't recall the details. Ugh. Well, since I had to run to be able to access anything, I presume this way is gonna lead me to the subway? I should probably go here first, but then I'll have to sneak by the zombie dogs. The Nemesis may very well bust out of the police station out the gate and then chase me. Or it might appear from the other side. Whatever happens, if I get blindsided like that, I back off, I quick turn, and I start running. Okay, it's a good habit to get into. Quick turns. Swift 180, and out you go. Are there any items in the area? Perhaps some spare ammo, anything? Probably not. I've been here. And the Nemesis appeared further down the line, so I've searched this place rather thoroughly. Well, did I need the lockpick? Was it over here? Can I access this place? Is this a place I can even access? It doesn't seem that way. No, no, no. This leads me down the path I'm presumably supposed to go. So before I do that, before I go there, I should head on back. I shouldn't blast the zombie dogs with a grenade launcher. That seems rather excessive. Instead, I'll bust out the handgun and try to eliminate them that way. The Nemesis presumably will not follow me right here, right now. Down to 6 bullets. Are they both down and out? Yes, it would appear to be the case. What a waste of ammo you are. What is this? Hydrant. There is a fire hydrant. If I had a fire hose, I might be able to extinguish the fire over there. I need the hose. Here's a hot dog. Yes, in order to access the sales office, I need the hose. Yes, I know, funny word, isn't it? Anyway. Oh, 2 red herbs. And what inevitably is a zombie that's about to get it up. I know what you're like. I can see right through you. Will you take a red herb? You betcha. I really don't need the healing. They spoil me, look at this. Do you have something of interest? Forward away. Forward away! The policemen are pressing forward. Stated September the 27th. Are you David? Because if you are, his flesh was apparently bitten off or devoured. Well, in that case, he's gonna get an up, isn't he? I don't know anymore. Wouldn't be much of a There's a lot of them over here. Let's actually take him out. I can try to run past them. That's probably... no, I shouldn't use the grenade launcher willy-nilly on such soft targets. Oh yeah, this guy's gonna get an up as I try to back off, presumably. No! No, 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 no! Run! Oh, oh, hold on, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna use the grenade. The crawler is the biggest threat here. Well, first of all, let's reload. I've wasted ammo because the crawler was too far forward, so I tried to decapitate the zombie that was further back, but that's not the way to go. Okay. I'm expending resources. I'm not gonna fight the Nemesis unless it's absolutely strictly necessary. Okay, okay. We exit. Either of the buttons is gonna exit. Well, that was terrible, and I am absolutely out of grenade ammo. Yeah, don't look at that zombie. Just don't. Okay, crawler or walker? Come on. The worst part is that I can't really speed this up, because if I make a move forward, I might get grabbed as the screen transitions. Otherwise, I could gauge the distance sensibly. I can't even judge based on sound, because... Get over here. Okay, fine. I'm gonna move forward a tiny bit. Okay, you're here. You're stuck on scenery. This would take forever if I were to wait for you to bypass the... Oh, please, just... Spell me! Yeesh. Wait, is this a... Oh, is this a generator I was supposed to shoot though? No. No, don't tell me I was supposed to shoot the thing. Oh, is this all sparky? Have I made a mistake? What are you? Are you an electric fence? I don't know anymore. Maybe that was sparky. Maybe that was the trick. You're supposed to shoot red barrels, possibly also generators. I don't know. Maybe we simply haven't found out about this little trick. Maybe I wasn't supposed to know. Or maybe, just maybe, that wasn't even the case back in the day. All I can do is speculate. Alright, next up, we go over the... I think I can safely go through here, right? Have I cleared this place out? I believe I have. Can I just go through the ball? Or have I spawned additional zombies in the region? That's not the way! That's the way back! Oh, and you can back out. No, 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 no! A murder of crows! Ah! Stop it! Stop! That's a squirrel hole. I need a crank! I need a crank! I need a crank! Whoa! And of course this place is populated by zombies. She's fine, actually. I hate the crows. Not that much of a menace, I guess. Kablamo! but annoying nonetheless. Oh boy, okay. Whoa, Nelly. Hey, you're kinda sideways, doggy. Here, have a goddamn Scooby snack. It's a shotgun shell. You're stuck on scenery, aren't you? Oh boy. Well, I'm really low on ammo, by the way. And when I say really low, I mean really low. This is the place I need the lockpick for, I think. Oh! Whoa! That works? I've run past the thing. Well, where is it? To the left. The door has been sealed. Whoa! No, 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 no! Hold on. No! No! No, 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 no! Okay. Okay. Something required the pick. Can't remember what. Could always hypothetically review the footage, I guess. Okay. Okay. Let's have a gander here. Anything over here requires the lockpick? I know there was one thing at least. Or was it at the police station? I certainly hope not. Oh boy, last thing I want is to have to trek all the way back to the police station. It's possible, however. Oh! Not only is that a corpse, that's a zombie that's gonna get an up. Oh, I hate this even more. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. Okay, let's run through here. To the door. Ow, stop it! Stop! You know, I should have gone the other way around. It's the same dog. At least it's busy. Okay, tell you what, I'll go through here. The passage is completely blocked off. I will not go through there. Was there something here? No, I did go up. Oh, this is awful. I know there was something that required the lockpick. I remember seeing it, but I can't at this state for the life of me recall what it was. Alright, I'll just head on over here and save. That's the best I can come up with for the time being. I'm low on ammo. I have no new places unlocked. No, please, please don't take interest in me. I'm not interested in you taking interest in me. But it doesn't work. Oh, no. No, 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 guys, no, please, no, not like this. Oh. Listen, the only way I can avoid this is if I head on back immediately, then go through the bar to the right and through there to end up in the warehouse. Oh, was there something here? I don't know. I'm getting out. Yes, the safest thing for me to do is to just review my footage and find the damn thing. Otherwise, I'll be... Oh. Okay, well, the most important thing for me to do right now is to turn the right way. And when I say the right way, I mean the right way. Here? Yes. Onwards to the door, out. Once I'm out, I go through here and there and in, and I'm in the... Well, that's not that much of an improvement, now is it? I still have some shots in my pistol, so there's that! Run! So I need to go down that path. Whoa, no, stop! No, Jill, please! Oh, there's too many of them. There's too many of these bastards. Is this the right path? No, that's the way... Is it? That's the way down? Oh. Okay, okay, I have to turn... Think, Weston, think. Back out of this and turn what? Counterclockwise. So this way. Oh! Cutscene? Whoa, what the heck? What was... Why did... What was that? The screen just went dark on me. Hello? Stop doing that. That was rather unusual. Okay, she's in caution, and the warehouse is right through here. It was probably something outside, right outside the warehouse, right? Don't you dare get on up. It might have been something inside the warehouse, for all I know. Ah yes, a zombie man's best friend, a zombie dog. No, god damn it. Okay, she decapitates this zombie and now she's severely injured. Well, I guess this is where all the healing comes in handy. Is there anything here I need to open up? Anything? Here. Open up. Delivery voucher, but I don't need any vouchers. Need to find out what I need the lockpick for. I do recall something that needed the lockpick. Is she in red? She's in orange caution, I guess. Gobble this up. And she's fine. I am going to drop off the red herbs. I have absolutely no ammo, but I do have the lockpick. I am going to save here, and I am going to check exactly where I am supposed to go from here, because I am lost. No, I'm not. I know at least one place I can visit, the place I've avoided this entire time. I could have just straightforwardly gone for that particular door, it all would have been fine. But I insisted on not doing that. And quite frankly, if it turns out that there was no place I needed a lockpick fall back here, I should go reload the last save, redo what I have done, bypass the Nemesis, and go straight for the door leading to the subway, I presume. But I will review the footage. I will meticulously go through it and see where I can use the lockpick, if anywhere. And then I shall return. I will be back. Oh boy. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love it so much, you're gonna want to marry it. I did indeed encounter a place, a thing, a door. Well, I got a message that it was protected by a simple lock. The sort of thing I needed to get through. The sort of thing that barred my way onwards. You know what the door was? It was this door. The exact one I was going for, figuring this is the way forward. Yeah, that's the way. You can't go through here because you have to put out a fire first. You can't access this because it's not locked with a simple lock. It's just barred somehow inexplicably. I don't know how or why. The way forward is through here. That's the first place where you get the opportunity to use the lockpick. There's nothing more to it. Nothing. So, I'll equip my pistol. I'll get on out there. And I will actually progress where the game wants me to progress. Well, it is logical to go, because there's basically nothing of note to be found out there. If I get hit by the Nemesis, I am going to reload. Because I've already ran past him well enough once. I might as well do it again. It was such a tremendous, monumental waste of time. Hold the run button and run! Hey! Okay, one miss. Miss Valentine. What the hell? No! You don't get to just follow me and punch me in the noggin. Fine, kill me. Yes! I've outran the rocket! Okay, that took a bit of finagling, that took a bit of effort, that took a decent bit out of me. Were the red herbs down a corridor? Yes, down the one with the dogs. Where I did not decide to save. So I'm not making my way over there. I will once there's a point in doing so, once I can extinguish the fire. I need to find a hose. You've used the lockpick. Thank you for not forcing me to actually whip it out of my inventory. Well then, down a winding alley, down another alley, and into the subway, I presume. Gotta keep in mind, that's the wrong button. Gotta keep in mind, I have some pistol ammo, 30 shots, 8 shots in the shotgun, and 6 shots in the grenade launcher if need be. Will need be? Need. Be? No, not quite. Well, hold on, hold on, hold on. Zombies are gonna bust through this, aren't they? You know. Not yet, huh? Well, don't get your hopes up. Any second now, right behind me. Oh, a barrel! That's rather ominous. You know what happens. You have a red barrel, you have hordes of zombies that chase you. That you then use the barrel to dispatch. What was that? Did you... Nah, it must have been the wind. You know, I could interact with this guy, but it's probably gonna end very poorly. We will take the H-gun bullets. You've taken the H-gun bullets. He is holding something. Mercenary's diary. See, you gotta interact with them. I know it seems like a trap, but you need to read the story bits. Alright, he presumably committed suicide. September the 1st, following 6 months of intensive training, my body's edge had returned. I was a good soldier, but they ordered my execution with no reason given. I was tortured and forced to give a false confession. But on the morning of my execution, a miracle happened. The company had helped me out, giving me a second lease on life. Once again, I understand the concept, very unenigmatic. September 15th, I ended my vacation short and returned to the HQ office. Looks like my UBCS unit's been called into action. Umbrella maintains its own paramilitary unit to counter corporate terrorism and VIP abduction. Thanks for explaining this elaborately. In addition, they have nightmen who specialize in handling problems caused by illegal products. That's one way of putting it, yes. Illegal products. I'm currently a member of the latter. September the 28th. Dawn's here. Oh, not a person, but Dawn. But was still slogging through this nightmare. There are no provisions of any kind here. The undead walk the streets, feeding upon the flesh of the living. Given the choice again, I would rather have been executed. Therefore was a heavenly asylum compared to this place. I've chosen to pull the trigger myself in the hope that my dead body won't come back to life. It won't, buddy. No mention of Nikolai. What's that creepy crawly thing? Do I want to know? Is it a licker? Is it a spider? I don't know. We got the ammo, we've read the diary, now through here we go. That seems to suggest that we will be coming back here and the barrel will become handy once a horde of zombies chases me out of the subway. Because inevitably this is gonna be the subway, right? If the sequel's anything to go by. I would love to veer off into the right, effectively, to see what's over there, but I might just get assaulted by zombies right here, right now. No? Okay. Stay frosty. Hose! There's a fire hydrant. A fire hose is fixed with bolts. No, I need the hose. How can I extract the hose? There's a fire hydrant. The fire hose is fixed with bolts. What do I need? Bolt cutters? Wait, hold on. Those grates look like the exact sort of things through which zombie dogs would go. Except, of course, they are indeed grates. So, as long as zombies cannot move through solid matter, that's not gonna happen. I get the impression that I'll have to run, but I have gotten that impression every time I walked through a corridor. Yeah, whatever. It's quiet, it's empty. Oh, surely zombies are gonna spawn and I'll have to run. Yeah, I've said that so many times. Every single time, in fact, I've encountered an empty street. That doesn't mean anything. Will you take the blue herb? Yes, you've taken the blue herb. I know I did. I know I have. Will you take another blue herb? Sure, why not? Can't take the green ones though, because my inventory is now full. What is this? Is that a menu? Is this a restaurant? Am I not going to a subway after all? Where am I going? Is that a street? Carlos? Yo, dog. Yeah! That's what you get! Reloading. Okay, 2 zombie dogs taken out. With a lot of effort and a huge expenditure in terms of ammo. But it was necessary. Nothing especially strange, yeah? No, nothing at all. Same apocalypse, different place. These people just dead. I can go to the right, presumably to the subway. Wait, this place seems all too familiar. I think this is the place you encountered at the very start of the remake. Hi. Down, boy! Play dead! I swear I almost make the same joke whenever I see a zombie dog. It never gets old! No, down you go. Thank you. Stop, drop, and die. At this point it's a set phrase. Okay, you're gonna get an up, aren't you? Is he gonna stay on the scene? I don't know. Let's switch to a shotgun and reload my pistol. Since I have the opportunity to do so. You can't carry any more items. Thanks, that's really reassuring. But there's some... Yes, is that... Nothing especially strange here. Is that gunpowder in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? Resurrect car blocking the way, yes. Okay, I'll have to collect the gunpowder off of this guy soon enough. As soon as I can deposit my items. Regulations regarding the usage of this parking area are written here. I don't think we're gonna follow the regulations, not particularly strictly. I would like to save. I need to deposit some items and pick up some other ones. Okay, what's moving over there? Is it it's a zombie dog, of course. It's a parking lot. That's where zombie dogs dwell. There's something about parking lots that really attracts zombie dogs. Reloading. Once again, this is a good way to use up my ammo. It's not like I'm going to be able to do much of anything else with pistol ammo. If I can eliminate zombie dogs with it, that's great. They're a menace, they're fast, they deal a decent bit of damage. Might as well. What is happening here? Seems to be charging the battery. Is that good or bad? You can't carry any more items. Oh no, okay. 2 green healing herbs, some gunpowder outside, and a pouch in a pelletry. A cable over here, gotta remember that. I've loaded up on all this stuff. To my credit, I have been using up the stuff. A parked car, nothing suspicious. You say that, but everything seems suspicious to me right now. Can I? No, apparently there's nothing to be inspected here. This is not the police station's parking lot, is it? Or is it? I don't know. What about this? Seems that there's no power for it. It's not even marked on the map as a place I can enter, so I don't know anymore. Are we heading to the basement of the police station? Or is it just a regular parking lot? Oh no! Are these just reused assets? Oh goodness, here I was. The gate is closed. Is that a blue herb? There are blue herbs glowing. Glowing here. No, they're not glowing, they're growing. So, if I am poisoned, I can use these. Can go through here, and this pathway is inaccessible. So, let's save over here. Come on. Oh, thank you! Oh, and another thing. Yeah, the hose, but I can't take the hose with me. It keeps being a double entendre whether I want it to be or not. I just can't help it. Oh. The hose. I am ditching the grenade launcher. If I encounter anything that requires me to use up the grenade launcher, Godspeed. Traveling at the speed of God. Okay. Do I save here? You bet. I will also toss away all of this ammo. Oh, and I found new ink ribbons. Hypothetically, I could progress through the whatever that is. Come on, Jill. Will you take the ink ribbons? You bet. You bet I will. 7 of them. Okay. What's over here? Can I pick anything up? Will you take handgun bullets? Yes. 30 of them. 30. In case, you know, I did not have enough ammo, which I was sorely lacking for a bit. Tell you what. Here's my idea of a good... why is this glowing? Is it telling me that I need to do something in particular over here? That I'm supposed to pick up a quest item in this place? That would make sense. Tell you what, before saving, possibly against my better judgment, am I completely mental? I've done a lot. Do I want to run past the tyrant again if I fail? Yeah, I'm willing to do that. I'm heading back and I'm picking all the items up. I can't pick up the blue herbs over here, but first of all, I can pick up the cables. I hope that doesn't trigger anything. I've taken the power cable. Will that be used to... Hold on. The shutters. Remember in the original Resident Evil 2, you had the cables used in order to close the shutters? But where did the cables go afterwards? A large capacity power cable for the use with large machinery. Where will I need this? Do I already know a place where I'll need this? Well, I don't know if I do. Okay. Here's the guy with gunpowder. You take gunpowder B? Yes, you've taken gunpowder B. He was apparently bitten in the neck until he died. Well, that's no good. Sounds to me like he's gonna turn any second now. Alright, alright. Of course, the green herbs. That's it. That's all of it. The only things I can still pick up are the green herbs. Oh no, I didn't! Oh, I didn't get rid of the... You can't carry any more items. Of course I can't. I did not put down the ink ribbons. That was my downfall. I have 2 more items here anyway. I could have combined the green herbs though. Tell you what, I'm going to pick up the green herbs, dump them in my safe room, and I'll be back momentarily. Believe me, I will be back. Alright, I'm here. I'm ready. Let's save. Will I use the ink ribbon? You bet I will. Parking lot. Save. Okay. So here's the deal. I know I need a scroll crank in order to unlock the place to the south of Uptown. There's a door I have no access to. The clock tower requires 2 gems, of which I have 1. I need to use... Those are 2 locks. A 3rd lock is... the file. The key for that is the hose, but the key also is a lock because I need to somehow gain access. I somehow need to get my hands on the hose. I'm sorry! Well, presumably whatever awaits me on the other side of this door is gonna help. Is it Carlos? A machine? Talk to me. Whoa! No, 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 oh boy, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Well, that's about it for that. It's too many zombie dogs. They know how to corral you to a new area. Here, 4 or 5 zombie dogs. Here's the downtown map. Okay. Is there an alternative route that I can take to get back uptown? My, oh my, would you look at that. Show me the downtown map. This is the downtown map. Show me the uptown map. Apparently these are points of interest, as far as I can tell. Probably places with quest items. Maybe this is the system they've invented. Hey, if there's a quest item over there, it's gonna keep on blinking. Brilliant, wonderful, very handy. Another improvement and refinement is when you tell me where items are in general. On one hand, that may be considered inferior because then I just know that there's something there. Could be a spare bit of ammo. Could be a quest item I desperately need to progress. So, I am granted some information, but it's not necessarily as useful. On the other hand, it's an improvement because then I don't miss out on items if I indeed choose to be extremely thorough. But this is nice as well. You're not going to miss out on key items because they're just blatantly displayed in this capacity. Hey, this is marked in blue. Go there, there's a quest item you'll need to progress. I'll need to go through here, but for that I'll need to extinguish the fire. And to extinguish the fire, I'm going to need the hose. And to get the hose, I'm going to need to unbolt the hose. And I don't know how to unbolt the hose. So we're in a bit of a bind there. I have transitioned to downtown and I am not headed back because once again, as tends to be the case apparently, a visit... if they really want to... convince you not to go down a certain path, all they ever do is shove a pack of zombie dogs in a given locale, and you're not gonna go there unless you absolutely desperately have to, unless you've dealt with everything. And 5 is a bit too many. I'm reasonably impressed with myself that I've managed not to get hurt at all. Just ran by them. There's something here, presumably I'll be able to unlock it with the lockpick, but I can't guarantee that. Then there's the path here that opens up many paths. The path down the street, unless it's blocked. The path through here, which is presumably accessible. Presumably everything marked in yellow is a door or a pathway of some other description that I can traverse. Here's the path to the restaurant where I believe I should be able to save. Actually, no. Places where I can save are marked with an S, so this is a safe house. Any other safe houses? No. This is the place. If I want to save, this is where I should go. But I'm going to explore a bit further. First, I'm going to turn clockwise and I'm going to head up the steps or down the steps. You've taken the downtown map. I'm going to explore, obviously. I'm going to see what I can see. Find what I can find. I don't have access to an item box. Schedules for future construction works are written here. Will we have a fight on the rooftop? I don't know. If I need the cables or something like that, I'm going to be rather miffed because I haven't taken quest items with me. What is... Whoa, what the hell? Whoa, no! Whoa, Nelly! No, get off me! Spiders! Poison! Ah! Well, this is rather odious! Oh, stop! Leave me alone! The elevator is not working. There is no power supply connected to it. Oh! Well, that's just hunky-dory. Run! I took no healing! Through the door, please. Do we go to the restaurant and through the restaurant? I think I should go... I think I should play it safe. Get to a... safe room. Reload. She's just in yellow. Keep firing! At least I took some ammo. Left all those slots for future items that just weren't coming. Maybe I should have killed the spiders with the shotgun. Yeah, maybe I should have. Maybe I should have indeed. They know I want to get to the safe house. Obviously. 7 shots from the shotgun. What it... Down you go. Yeah, actually I need to go down this path. The safe room should be right around the corner. Yeah, to the right of here. Inaccessible. What is this even supposed to be? The squirrel crank! Will you take the rusted crank? You've taken the rusted crank. Going back uptown past the spiders and the zombie dogs does not please me as a concept, but a hex-edged crank. Its grip is heavily rusted. No, this is not the squirrel crank. Huh. I'm glad I've checked though, instead of jumping to conclusions. Shotgun shells. Very handy. What are these? Nothing. Nothing of any note. Old typewriter, I could save my progress. Thankfully you do have ink ribbons. Despite appearances. Okay. An entirely new area. I need to restore power to be able to use the elevator to get anywhere. There's the restaurant to explore, which apparently may contain key items. Spiders I will have to dispatch. Most importantly, I need to heal her. There's also stuff to the west to explore. I'll need to find a place where I can use the hex crank. Yes, there's quite a few mysteries that I'll need to unravel relatively soon. I keep lugging around the lockpick, figuring it's gonna come in handy, and quite frankly it very well may. Since I already have some shotgun shells, might as well combine them. I could also craft additional shotgun shells. At this point, keeping the pistol on me might ultimately work to my disadvantage. And considering the fact that I don't have that many types of ammo, I would be willing to craft more shotgun shells. Let's combine all of these and focus on blasting my way through problems using the shotgun. I'm ditching this. Is there anything I want? Oh yes, there certainly is. Healing. Is she in orange? She's in yellow technically, so I don't need to use the full healing mixture. I can use the double green. And she's back to fine. I'm taking the lockpick and the rusted hex crank. What if this breaks? What if it's so flimsy that it just breaks? Well, I don't know. This is full inventory slots. I could hypothetically fill more. I could say take the grenade launcher with me. I don't think that's the way to go. I could take more quest items with me, but I think that's overdoing it. Hopefully I'll find a lot more stuff along the way, and I need the inventory slots to be able to lug it around. So my decision at this point is to save here, explore the downtown area, and once I'm done with that, discovering everything I can, dispatching what I have to, well yeah, I will obviously go back, presumably retrieve the hose, and progress to... presumably retrieve items that I will then need back in this area. I think I'm going to need to go to the subway station. Well, I think I'll probably need to go to the power station so we can restore power, and then to the subway station to get onto the train to leave. That's almost inevitably not going to be the end of it, but it's going to be an important step. For now, however, thank you all so much for watching, and you will see me elsewhere.